Hello, I'm Interpersonal, and welcome to my presentation on interpersonal skills and their application for academic success. Interpersonal skills are the methods through which you use to interact and communicate with others. In the world of academics, interaction with others is both inescapable and a fundamental part of your success. This presentation will cover a variety of interpersonal skills and how you can use them to your fullest advantage for academic success. The first category we'll be going over is communication skills. Communication is the act of transferring information or feelings from one person to another. Good communication should do this as quickly and with as few errors as possible. The three subcategories of communication we'll be going over today are verbal, which is speech and tone, nonverbal, which is gestures and body language, and listening, which is conveying to a speaker that you are fully paying attention to them and trying to get as much information from them as possible. Communication is important because the quantity and quality of the information and help you receive during your academic career may well be affected by how others view you. Therefore, it's essential that you communicate with others well, so you may be portrayed in as positive a light as possible. The first subcategory of communication we'll be going over is verbal communication. With verbal communication, it is imperative that you remain clear and concise at all times. Try and speak confidently, but try not to come off as arrogant. Most of all, just try to be friendly and be as authentic to yourself as possible. The second subcategory we'll be going over is nonverbal communication. Nonverbal communication gives us the context through which we understand conversations. Through nonverbal cues, you can get such important information such as the emotional state of a person, or how powerful they are relative to other people in the room. Try to use this to your advantage. Try and portray yourself as well as possible. Stand straight and maintain as much eye contact as seems appropriate. Try to avoid bad habits such as slouching or avoiding eye contact altogether. The last subcategory of communication we'll be going over is listening skills. It's important for you to fully grasp what others say in an academic setting, and at the same time it is important to others that they feel that they are being listened to. The average person speaks at a rate of 110 to 150 words per minute, but the brain can actually process up to 450 words per minute. Try to use this time to analyze everything that is being said to you, and try to extract what the other person is actually trying to convey through their speech. Always use occasional responses and body language to show the speaker that you're listening. Try and turn to face them. The next category we'll be going over is teamworking skills. It's key in a team that everybody knows what they should be doing, otherwise a lot of time may be wasted. A leader should be agreed upon as quickly as possible, and made responsible only for appointing tasks and making sure that they are carried out. Checkups should be made as regularly as you can on the progress of all members. Encourage all members to communicate regularly with any problems or suggestions they may have, otherwise you may find that you get blindsided. Teamworking skills are necessary because throughout your academic career you'll be frequently asked to work in a team with others on such important things such as group projects. If you're unable to cooperate with others, you may find it very difficult to complete these group projects on time. Next category we'll be going over is stress management. When you overstress yourself, you can make more mistakes, and this leads to a very noticeable drop in productivity. To avoid stress, you should make time for yourself, socialize with those you're comfortable with, and perhaps partake in hobbies. Spending the time to de-stress yourself is more efficient than trying to work through the stress, for the mistakes that you make while stressed will greatly overshadow the amount of progress you make while you're working. The last category we'll be going over is conflict resolution. Anywhere you go in life, you're going to encounter conflict with others. This may be emotionally driven conflict, or it may just be a conflict of ideas. It's imperative that you keep a cool head in these circumstances and try not to escalate the conflict. Always be ready to compromise. Try to find a middle ground that both sides can agree to. It's important that you resolve conflict peacefully because usually when a conflict arises, it's completely unnecessary. It's important that you realize this so that you may avoid causing a permanent divide between you and a person who may have remained your friend for a very long time. If you constantly escalate conflicts or create conflicts, you may find that nobody will be willing to work together with you anymore. In conclusion, interpersonal skills are a vital component of academic success. Without keen grasp on communication skills, you may find that you miss out on opportunities frequently. Teams are always going to be ubiquitous with any large projects, so it's essential that you get the most out of any time spent in them. Stress and conflict will arise often, if you don't keep them in check anyway. You try and waste as little time as possible with that. Therefore, for all these reasons, it is fundamental to academic success that you acquire these interpersonal skills. Thank you for listening. Have a nice day.